Self-assessment system for individual taxpayer in Malaysia. Introduction. In Malaysia, the taxation system is crucial for generating government revenue for infrastructure development and public service. The effectiveness of this system depends not only on the legal framework but also on taxpayer perceptions. The transition to a self-assessment system in Malaysia places full responsibility on taxpayer to calculate income, determine tax liability and submit returns. However, if they are not prepared to compete with the self-assessment system, it can impact the effectiveness and revenue of tax collections. Therefore, this study aims to explore their perception to ensure that the implementation of this system improve. Main point for this system: justification with current tax system, factors influencing perceptions, willingness to transition with education needs, considering awareness and understanding, recommendation for improvement. First main point is justification with current tax system, which is simplicity and manageability. Taxpayers are generally satisfied with the existing tax system because of the easy-to-understand process. This justification shows that they are comfortable with a system that provides control and convenience in fulfilling tax responsibility. Number 2. Factors influencing perceptions, which is education level, job type, and background. The level of education, type of job, and background affect taxpayer perception of the self-assessment system. Those with higher education tend to better understand and accept this system. Demographic factors, including ethnic, also influence tax awareness. Number 3. Willingness to transition with education needs, which is openness to change. Many taxpayers are willing to accept the self-assessment system but need additional education and support. This impacts the importance of training, awareness campaigns, and clear communication from the authorities to help them manage their tax with confidence. Number 4. Concerning awareness and understanding, which is lack of knowledge and responsibilities. Despite being satisfied with the existing system, many taxpayers are less aware of their responsibility in the self-assessment process. A lack of knowledge about tax calculation and required documents can hinder effective implementations. The last point is recommendation for improvement by enhanced taxpayer education. IRB Malaysia, which is Inland Revenue Berhad, needs to invest in comprehensive educational programs such as workshops, seminars, and informational materials to raise awareness about the self-assessment and tax system.
So, here the strength of the article. First, relevant and timeliness. The study was conducted at the critical time when Malaysia was transitioning to SAS. Given that SAS shifted the responsibility of tax calculation from the Inland Revenue Board to taxpayer. Second, clear research objective. The study objectives are well defined, focusing on: first, taxpayer accessibility of SAS; second, taxpayer perception of existing official assessment system; third, empirical data and methodology. The study used survey-based approach involving 195 individual salaries taxpayers in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. They used statistic analysis and random sampling. 4. Comprehensive review of taxation system. The study provides an in-depth historical analysis of taxation in Malaysia, explaining the transition of OAS to SAS, global example of successful SAS implementation, and the role of tax compliance in economic growth. 5. Policy implication and recommendation. The study is policy-oriented, offering practical recommendation, the taxpayer education, technology integration, and the role of employer. So here the weakness of the article. First, limited geographic scope. The study focused only on Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, which make the finding less applicable to the entire country. Second, insufficient deep on compliance challenge. The study acknowledged that non-compliance is the major concern but does not explore the underlying reason in depth, like type of non-compliance and physiological factor. Third, lack of long-term data. The study captured taxpayer attitudes at the single point in time. However, taxpayer awareness and the confidence in SAS might change over time. 4. Insufficient taxpayer segmentation. The study looked at taxpayer based on educational level and employment type, but doesn't analyze other important factors such as income level, business owner or employee, and demographical differences. 5. Minimal discussion on digitalization and technology. The study mentioned tax education but does not focus enough on technology role in making tax compliance easier.
Conclusion and recommendation. For the first one, enhancing taxpayer education. To help taxpayers better understand their responsibilities, the government and the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia should host workshops, create online courses, and offer a simplified tax manual. Additionally, a well-informed society is more likely to comply with tax regulation, reducing the overall rates of non-compliance. Encouraging voluntary compliance through incentive. The government should consider introducing tax rebate, discount or recognition program for timely and accurate tax filings to encourage voluntary compliance and reduce tax evasion. In conclusion, transitioning to a self-assessment system is a significant step for Malaysia's tax administration. Gaps in knowledge, awareness, and digital integration must be addressed. Strengthening tax education, utilizing technology, expanding research, and implementing supportive policy will be critical to ensuring a smooth transition and a long-term compliance.